Hello and welcome people to Loading Screens, the game.
No, this isn't Sonic 06.
I don't think anything could be Sonic 06 again. Though admittedly, the
Ex-
loading was green and shining like silver psychic bursts.
oh god, the fights against Silver were just magical.
They were the
And then he
best.
glitched out, and you were stuck on a wall.
You were stuck in the air, shoved against the air, could
Eternally.
never eternally.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
This
that's why you
level,
play 06.
yes, that game needs no patches.
Oh
Nothing
god.
could fix it. So, this level is actually pretty damn fun. It has some of the most targets to shoot down. And it gets pretty ridiculous. You have to remember to basically use berserkers all the time, because that's basically like the safest way to know that that you're gonna have. Basically, whenever a situation arises, use it. That way, you know you're gonna always have another one by the time you have to use it again, because you have to use them very often. And here,
Question?
just yes,
Now, those blasts are being fired by the dragon alone, right? Out of its mouth.
yes,
It has homing shots for enemies it can't even see.
Yeah, it's Spyro full grown.
yes,
Spyro never had homing shots.
yes. That's why
other
this
games
game
beg
is
to
better.
differ.
Playing games after Year of the Dragon.
But, so this whole level is a reenactment of the final scene in Drakengard, right?
No,
Oh.
if it was the case, the sky would be crimson, and we don't get that until episode 9.
Spoilers.
Why do you keep... God, why do you keep changing? Doesn't that hurt?
It's funny.
It doesn't hurt me. It only hurts the dragon.
God, its life must be constant agony because of you.
Nah, it gets to enjoy the bloodshed.
Exactly. It gets all the multipliers.
Yeah,
And really, isn't that all that matters?
I
Exactly.
guess.
I mean, there isn't much life he's getting anyway. This dragon is like 80 years old, if not thousands years old.
I love how they say take down the mothership and forget the small guys. You blatantly ignore that.
Well, it's because
Well,
they go
ba-
down in seconds.
Well, basically, I just wanted to take them all out. It's in one shot, and I didn't have the means to do that. Now, more or less, the bigger the enemy, the bigger chance there is you're gonna get a level up thingamajig out of them. Like every time there is one of those flying fortresses, they will contain one of those. However, you need to be fast with this one because there is a cutscene that kicks in, and unless you defeat him right away, this thing just isn't going to fly fast enough to you.
Goody.
That other dragon looked fat and slow.
It
Because
wasn't
it's
even a
worm.
dragon. Yeah, it's a
It's a
flying
worm.
worm.
Oh, I could be
Bulldor.
watching Dune right now. Oh, wait, I kinda am.
It's called the Boldor.
A boulder. As
A
in the
Bulldor.
boulder?
No, not the worm.
No, the boulder. He was my best
Well,
friend.
Well, you know, he did propose to her, so
The worm?
Yes,
the
totally.
worm.
Wow.
You would be surprised with what the fan art is of this game.
Yeah.
Or actually, you wouldn't be surprised. That's just how the internet is.
That's pretty standard stuff at this point.
Yeah.
No, admittedly, this game looks fairly nice.
Well, for a title from what is it now, 12 years ago, it's pretty damn nice. It was basically a launch title for the Japanese Xboxes back in the day. And also here you're watching it in 360p. I recorded it at I have it at 720.
Joke's on you, I'm watching in 480. Ha!
I wish I had my 1080 option.
Well, I ain't spending 3 hours rendering the video.
I'm not one of the Rockefellers. Come on.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, and not with these guys, basically every enemy that's slightly bigger or different colored will contain a level up thingamajig. That's basically the rule.
So just pick them out.
Well, the point is to kill basically everything, so joke's on you if you don't kill everything, but...
Well, of course you will, but you're still gonna single out the specially colored one.
Well, the thing is, on your first run, well, there's no way you're gonna know where everything is, or how to, you know, how to rule them out, how to put which order to take. So, but if you're basically playing it for the first time, the special enemies are always kind of different, most of the times. And these guys, you have to shove into them. Because from the front they're basically invulnerable. One of the few enemies that do that. And here are the suicide bombers.
Where?
Somewhere.
I defeated... oh, here.
Oh. They're not very good at their job, are they?
Well, that's why that's because I'm using the optimal dragon form for them.
No, I just like to think they're shit at their job.
Well... I wouldn't be too motivated if I was a, you know, suicide bomber.
Some of them are. I mean, you gotta have dedication to your craft, right?
Now, let's be fair, they're carrying basically just missiles, so if you nick even one, they're going down.
Sadly, their bombs are not quite as good.
Why are there
Also,
giant floating cubes?
He just explained that.
Oh, okay.
And here are the Dragimers.
Angie, don't wake him up. God damn it.
No, do. More XP. More blood.
Actually, we get to kill all of them. However, it's way later, like 8th episode.
Oh.
Where's Kime?
And
God
besides,
damn.
they cannot wake them up because the drone that we met in the first episode is not with them anymore. They need a drone in order to wake them up.
I see.
No, abstract art.
Wait a minute. That statue. This is Drakengard.
Actually, this statue is supposed to be one of their late emperors. Supposedly the one... He was very ugly. He was a very ugly woman.
Apparently.
Or hermaphrodite. Let's not assume too much.
Oh, and by the way, with those balls, if you stay just in the right spot, like I wanna say bottom right of the screen, they're not going to hit you. Similar to that slap.
Yeah.
Did the original Emperor have a crack in his ass? I mean one that extends to his spine.
Yeah.
I don't know, he was always sitting on a flying chair with a pea shooter.
Indeed. It was awesome.
He was
Well,
he was really bad at shooting too.
Yeah, I guess
That-
it's safe to say the artist got it right.
The curves and everything.
Yeah.
The ass on the left side of his body.
That's why he was always sitting in a chair.
He had Hartman hips.
My secret shame, my ass is sideways.
No wonder he wanted to take over the world. It was all because of his misshapen ass.
He gave up out of shame.
Mm-hmm.
E causa agora. Autoavado. Mete. Nihiro aio proto.
But you're riding a dragon. If you actually got her off the dragon, she'd probably have been killed. Straight gunfire and all.
Actually, it's kind of a thing they explain in the in the Pandora's box. It's like sort of a bonus content of this game. That the dragon creates sort of a protective field around the rider. That's how she manages to survive all of this punishment, which also makes the cutscene that comes after this thing make a lot more sense. However, it doesn't explain very well why some other let's say some other accidents that happen in this franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I demonstrate here you're invulnerable for the whole duration of the Berserker. So
Indeed.
whenever you're under heavy fire, you can just press that to avoid everything.
You gotta love invincibility buttons.
Exactly.
All
Especially
these
since
guys
that,
are more.
especially since that is the only only form of invincibility you're going to get. There is no invincibility after getting hit.
What? There's no bubbles you can break open where an alternate theme plays and you shine and you don't, and no matter how many hits you take, you don't lose any rings?
This isn't Sonic 06.
Why not?
No.
So if nothing else, these guys take more punishment than the late Emperor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they are the second phase of this boss. I would say there is would have been easier if they all had a separate health bar, because until you heavily damaged until you have heavily damaged one of them, you won't know which one is already going down. They'll start to smoke.
Smoke rainbows by the looks of it.
Not this thing.
Oh, then what is that? Why are they shooting rainbows at you?
They're leaving a gaseous trail to hurt you.
Ew.
Exactly. Actually, I'm pretty much sure that would be the explanation the Pandora's box would give you.
Nasty.
Nailed it.
Oh, and you see now one of them is smoking.
Smoking's bad for your health.
Well,
Yes.
that's why he's dying.
If nothing else, this game is good for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Teaches them to kill all opposition and not smoke.
You know, like the Nazis.
I always, however, liked to have them all be at even health, so that I can take them all out like flies at a certain point.
It's always the most satisfying way to do it.
Exactly.
And usually you get a bonus for doing it that way too.
Well, here you get bonuses for not getting hit and doing things fast. So it's basically like in Saga.
Yep.
Sadly, you did take a hit earlier.
Well, it all depends on the boss, how many hits they allow. It's not like Universal. You can only get hit once.
And
Ah.
Berserker Rage takes the day.
Exactly. I love doing that. Oh, and I even got a pretty decent shutdown ratio on this one. Usually I
Still
get
no
around.
S rank.
Turn.
Nico, I am disappointed. Ryo could get an S rank while playing this with his eyes closed.
Look, that's not the point.
Hey, buddy!
You're too fat for that. You know, I'll give her the shout of die, but the laughter didn't really work.
Yeah. Well, and that was Panzer Dragoon Orta. Thank you all for your attention. Good night.
That was fun.
Bye.